Presiding Officer, this is actually a very serious issue because it is important to people right across our communities. Because earlier this week, when I was in Cambuslang, I met a distressed woman trying to report a serious incident to the police. Her local station in Blantyre was closed, so she travelled several miles to Cambuslang, only to find the station there was also closed. Our conversation was a heartbreaking example of what a loss of local policing means for communities. And soon people all across Scotland will be faced with the same situation. Police Scotland being forced to consider closing 30 stations. So when will residents be told which local police stations are closing? And can the First Minister tell us why he approves of these plans to decimate the police presence in Scotland's communities?
First Minister.
Well, I'm afraid that's just another inaccuracy, Presiding Officer. We haven't approved the plans because the Cabinet Secretary or I haven't seen any finalised plans for the police estate in Lanarkshire. I go back to the answer that I gave to Douglas Ross. Police Scotland's estate strategy was published in 2019, published for everybody to see in 2019. It outlined plans to replace outdated and underused properties and replace them, and that is the key word, with modern, fit-for-purpose spaces through consideration of a number of options, including co-location with partner organisations. What people in Scotland, what people in Rutherglen and Hamilton West will be interested to know is, are their communities safer? And the answer to that is absolutely, since the SNP has, of course, been in government. They want to know, are there sufficient police bobbies on the beat? There are, I'm pleased to say, an increase in police officer numbers since the SNP has taken power. So in terms of any changes to the estate, that is an operational matter for Police Scotland. What I'll continue to make sure is that Police Scotland is, of course, fairly funded.
Anna Sarwar.
Presiding Officer, that woman that had to go to 2 police stations and still not be able to speak to a police officer doesn't feel any safer. And I think that's frankly a head in the sand answer from the First Minister.